Welcome back to another part of Divorce Saved My Life. Now, I've been walking you through all of the different things, and I want you guys to know it didn't stop. It seemed like something was happening almost every single week. I was living this dream as my reality. I get a phone call one day, and I get a phone call from a sheriff's office, like the sheriff police. And they ask for me, and they say that the truck that was John's truck, but it was in my name, has been in an accident. It's been reported in an accident that was kind of like a hit and run. And I'm like, well, when was it reported? And they said, maybe a week or so ago. And I'm like, well, that's not possible because that truck has not been driven because John hasn't been able to drive it. It's been here. It's been parked. And so they proceed to say, well, where is it parked? Okay, call me naive, okay? Because maybe I am just a little bit naive, but I wasn't playing into it. I tell them where the truck is parked because we've moved. And the next day, it's repossessed. So John texted me and said, hey, they repossessed my truck. And I said, well, why would they do that? Maybe a couple of weeks before, maybe before John was released from rehab, John's mom went to my son and said, do you know where John pays his car payment? And he was like, I don't know. You got to ask my mama. Clearly, you don't ask a child about adult bills anyway. There was something that she knew that I didn't. I didn't know that John was behind on his truck payment. I didn't know that he had not paid his bill. And I reach out to this company and they're saying, no, we've been getting partial payments for the last several months, almost a year at this point. And John's been telling us that he's sick and that he hasn't been able to pay because he hasn't been working. And we've been as patient and as gracious as we can be, but it's been going on for too long at this point. So we needed to do what we needed to do. And so they proceed to tell me exactly what it would cost to get this truck back. And so when I'm communicating with John, all I can see is a stitch of lies. John hasn't been paying his bill. But obviously, your mom knew in order for her to ask our son that question all that time ago. So at this point, it was almost like all of the secrets, all of the lies, all of the hidden secrecies, like all of those things were being revealed to me in a very public way, a very public, humiliating way. How do I explain your truck being repossessed when I didn't even know that it was behind? I didn't even know that you've been partial paying these people for almost a year saying that you were sick. John, you haven't been going through this for a year. So what's really been going on? What is really going on? Who are you? Who have you become? Or is this who you've always been and I just never wanted to open my eyes to see the truth? Not only was I flabbergasted, I was in shock. I was in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I didn't even know the person that I'm laying beside. Am I getting the part of him that he wished existed? Or am I getting a part of him that he's making up as we go along? You'll have a better answer to that question with the parts as they come. Trust me, we're just getting started. Stay tuned.